Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we look at another indie game. This time we're looking at Pronty, Fishy Adventure by 18 Light Studios and published by Funcom. Pronty is a Underwater Metroidvania adventure, with you playing the role of Pronty, a young guardian trying to protect his hometown of Roiler from an invading army of evil fish. Now this game is an incredibly challenging combat game, an adventure title that has a couple of Dark Souls references thrown in, but I wouldn't call it a Souls-like game. It is however very challenging, and it is a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying the game, so we're going to have a look at the first part of the campaign. Let's have a look at Pronty. Good morning, Pronty. It's currently 7 AM on September 22nd, 2487. You're old enough to be a protector. From today, you're enrolled in 6 months of military training. Your partner Bront will explain the rest. So Bront is our partner, our AI companion, and also our primary weapon. We're going to need to learn to use him to defend ourselves and also use his secondary abilities to be able to navigate through this dangerous underwater environment. Our deep ocean is teeming with monsters and all forms of dangerous threats. Humans need protectors like you to defend their homes. The poster represents the hopes and dreams of the future. So we're not only a guardian to the underwater races, we're actually also a protector of humanity. So we'll use this later on. This is our encyclopedia where all of our accumulated knowledge will reside. We can also upgrade our skills once we get some. Coach Robo is waiting for you. Attention, it's been a long time since I've seen such a green recruit. He's all yours. So the coach is a AI companion, a trainer for the protectors. And he's going to teach us to use Bront. This game has a very unique style of combat, in that Pronty himself doesn't have any attacks. Any direct attacks anyway. We direct Bront to attack our enemies and also support him using Pronty's secondary skills. So it's part of directing your AI companion to fight and also using evasive skills to keep Pronty out of the way, and finally using his secondary abilities to help boost Bront's attacks. Two days ago, I detected an unknown object in the underground cave. So we need to head on underground. Knock knock, who's there? So the coach is trolling us, as you do with all recruits, but this is where we can use our teleportation ability to move Bront to our side. Now Bront can't take any damage in battle, but he can get lost. So we do need to keep an eye on his location and also to keep him in between us and whatever enemy we're fighting. Here's some recyclables. And you can see here everything in the encyclopedia will give you more information, and a lot of it's quite useful actually. It will give you some tips on how to fight certain enemies, their weaknesses, what some of the items do. In our case, we're gathering as much scrap as we can get to upgrade Bront. So as long as I keep Pronty out of harm's way, this is a nice easy battle. According to the map, we're close to our target. So here we've got our first, I'd say he's a mini-boss, he's not a boss. It's a Lord Shattertooth. He's way more powerful than the smaller brethren. So our only goal now is to keep ourselves out of harm's way. What a fight. So that was nice and easy, as long as you keep yourself at a distance, and most of the game is keeping yourself away from enemies, using your evasion to stay out of harm's way, and making sure that Bront is in the best location to do the most damage. The strange anchor is stuck between reef rocks. Flesh and fish nets covered in black oil are draped across it. One can hardly gaze upon it without disgust. So it appears that there's some rubbish that's coming down from the human world. And that could be what's causing some of the problems we're experiencing. Speaking of problems, Lord Shattertooth's minions decided to get even. Pronty, hang on in there, I'll get you to the outpost now. So, when you die in this game, you don't lose everything like in Dark Souls, but you do have to go back to the nearest outpost. So the game's a little bit more forgiving than your other Metroidvanias. That being said, there are 3 difficulties in the game. I'm only playing on standard difficulty, and hard mode is incredibly difficult, so people wanting a proper challenge will find one with the hard mode. So we patched ourselves up with some medical medicine, healing elixir, I believe they call it. And now we've got our first memory board. Memory boards are extras that can be installed in Bront that give him several different abilities. And initially we can only carry 3, but later in the game we'll unlock additional slots, so we can have a number of different active and passive abilities installed to make our lives and battles a lot easier. So we can now sleep and recover our stash of medicine, refill our health, and then we're back into the fray for our second mission. So the second day of training starts. And now we're really getting into a bit more of a challenging part of the game. The training wheels are off as we explore the wider sea. Well, we will be in a moment. Marvellous. Through yesterday's training and mission, you've transformed yourself from rookie to Rocky. However, there's a long road ahead before you can call yourself a protector. Today's training is to patrol Area B30. Through the gate you go. Alrighty. Not funny. So we've got an emergency. Level 10 alert. This game does have, in addition to the really nice pixel or quasi-pixel art, There's also some very nice hand-drawn animations for the cutscenes. The art style of this game I really do like, and I think that's what drew me to it. So a new enemy has rearranged our house for us. Our goal now is to try and join up with the other protectors. Outpost destroyed. To turn back the army, because that was the general of the enemy army, and they're leading a force to destroy the city of Roiler. The outpost, don't worry. The outpost has been destroyed, but there's thousands more to work out of. Right now, the most important thing to do is to listen to our orders down below. We've detected that Raksha is moving close to Roiler, the city of the deep. K-Corp security is recalling all protectors to act in defense of the city. So that's the Raksha. It's a very large and deadly creature. It's killed thousands of people, and it acts as a leader for some of the more dangerous schools of predator fish. It's leading an army towards our home city. So we've got to get out of here. Head to Roiler. Meet up with the other protectors and start mounting a defense. This is where the game starts to open up. We'll unlock some more abilities. Start to fight some of the more dangerous enemies and also hopefully get our hands on some more upgrades too. Luckily, we've had a bit of practice fighting these guys. Nice and easy. See, most of the enemies are kind of fish themed, and it's almost like some of them are cyberpunk themed too. You kind of like your half fish, half robot enemies. The art style in this game is very distinct. I really do like it. I think that's one of the strongest. It gives you a kind of like I guess a steampunk. I can't really say steampunk because the game's set underwater. No, underwater punk? Water punk? I'll have to coin a new term for it. So we've got our new outpost. Here we can install a upgrade to Bront. According to my data, you can equip multiple memory boards. Each board comes in a different size. You can change your memory board in the manager. So again, this is how we work on a character build. Customizing Bront based on how we want to fight. I probably should have got some rest to recover my health, but we will continue on. According to the Codex, this mutant creature is called a tentacle fairy. She's capable of regeneration. So these creatures act as healing units, and well, these have to be destroyed ASAP because they will continually heal enemies until they are. Now, they can't be killed by normal attacks. We're going to have a chance to come back and take that out in a moment. Now we've arrived, Coach Robo was supposed to tell you how to use dash. That was postponed because of the right half of the training field overrun with monsters. Let me teach you how to use dash. You press a designated button and you can use dash as to instantly dodge dangers in front of you. You'll also avoid threats while dashing. So very similar to the roll in Dark Souls, or in Dead Cells. We can pass through dangerous obstacles without damage. And it also gives us a nice speed boost. So this is going to be very useful in battle. Following the launch of Bront last year's bioweapon, K-Corp Security is announcing a brand new advancement in tech, the fully automatic underwater laser wall. The laser walls use the latest in fuel-based energy and ILC instant laser cutting technology. Highly condensed energy means you won't get burned even in close range. Of course, do not touch or try to cross the laser walls or else you'll experience an unexpectedly quick amputation. KCS promises to install these walls at all entrances in each major city. Okay, so these laser walls are actually installed by us. As a deterrent to stop enemy forces from attacking us, but we're going to have to... Oh, they did us a favour by charging through the laser barrier. Though it may not sound like a delicious jelly, in reality slug paraceum is a biological miracle of edible jelly fused with mollusca. Of all the weird creatures lurking beneath the deep water, the slug paramecium is the only species offering medicinal and culinary uses without threatening health. Nice. So basically that's a healing item, and it's also increased our health above our maximum health cap, giving us a very nice boost. Fortunately, there are areas we can't get to. We can't get to here yet because we'll probably need a ability to pass through these walls. We're back again. Since you learned dash, I can teach you the extended move Mark. When you dash through an enemy, you'll automatically set a mark on its body. Then you may use me to attack the marked enemy. The mark activates two effects. One reduces my heat level, and the other delivers extra damage to the targeted enemy. That's how you can defeat the Tentacle Fairy. So we need to dash through the enemy, and then attack them with Bront, doing a one-hit kill. I didn't realise there's a switch hidden behind it. So here we can open the gates to the next level. Now, I would love to continue playing Pronty, but I think we'll leave it here for now. Hopefully this gives you a bit of an idea on the early game. I've really enjoyed this game. A lot of people were billing it as a Dark Souls game, and even though I wouldn't call it Dark Souls, it is in its own right a very, very fun and a very nice looking game with a art style that really appeals to me. It's also a game that would appeal to younger players, so if you have some younger kids that may be looking for a bit of a challenge, this would be a great game. It's a fantastic Metroidvania game with a really unique setting and theme, and I really do like it. I'm hoping that it will come to consoles. At the moment it's only on Steam, but go and pick this out if you like games like Dead Cells, or if you're looking for a game that's probably a little less unforgiving than other Metroidvania games and a little bit more laid back. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll join me next time when we look at another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.